Okay, today I will really study English. I will focus. I will finally become a conversation master.
Whoa, Alex, you scared me. How long were you standing there talking to yourself?
Talking to myself? Oh, I wasn't talking to myself. I was practicing English out loud.
Wait, you actually do that every day?
Yeah, I try, but honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm just repeating words and nothing really sticks. I talk to myself, but how do I actually improve?
Ah, I get it. You want to speak English alone, but it feels stuck, confusing, maybe even frustrating. You're not alone. Many learners feel exactly the same way.
Exactly. I watch videos, read articles, try exercises, but it never feels like real progress. I don't have a teacher beside me, and I don't have a study partner either.
Well, that's exactly why today we're going to show you a simple system to study English alone, a way that really works, even if you feel stuck or overwhelmed. No magic, no pressure, just clear steps you can actually follow in real life.
Wait, so you mean I can actually improve alone?
Yes, and the best part is we'll keep it slow, simple, and fun. You'll see that even small, daily actions add up and make a real difference in your English.
Wow, okay, I'm ready. Show me how.
Alex, I know exactly how you feel. Sometimes, even when I study alone, I feel like I'm just spinning in place.
Spinning in place. Yeah, that's it. I sit at my desk, I open my English book or a video, and after 10 minutes, I just stare at the wall. My brain feels tired, and I wonder, am I even learning?
And here's the truth, that's normal. You are not strange. You are not lazy. You just don't have a clear system yet. Many English learners feel the same way.
Really? I thought it was just me. Everyone online seems to speak English so well already.
No, Alex, that's the tricky part. You're comparing your real learning process to someone else's highlight reel. Most learners get stuck at a plateau at some point, where progress feels slow, even invisible.
Plateau. Yeah, I've felt that. Like I learned a few words or phrases, but my speaking doesn't feel better. I listen to podcasts, I repeat phrases, but it's like nothing is sticking. I feel frustrated and a bit hopeless sometimes.
Exactly. That feeling is common, and it doesn't mean you're failing or that you can't improve. It just means your learning system isn't set up yet. Think of it like trying to water a plant with one giant bucket once a month. The plant won't grow well. You need small, consistent care.
So my English is like a plant. Small steps matter?
Yes, small steps every day, even 5 minutes, are better than random bursts of study. You just need a simple, repeatable system. That's why we're going to break it down for you in a way you can actually use, alone, without a teacher, without a partner.
Wow, it feels so much better to hear that. I'm not failing, I'm just missing the system.
Exactly. And today we'll show you how to take control. Even if you've been feeling stuck for months, you will learn how to study English alone and see real improvement. And don't worry, we'll keep it simple, actionable, and realistic for your daily life.
I'm ready. I want to stop feeling stuck and actually make progress.
Perfect. Let's take it step by step. You'll see that being alone doesn't have to mean being stuck. Your English can grow, slowly, steadily, and in a way that works for you.
Okay, Emma, if the problem is the system, then what's the solution? How do I actually study English alone and improve fast?
Great question, Alex. The good news is you don't need a complicated plan. You just need a simple learning system you can repeat every day.
Simple sounds good. My brain likes simple.
Perfect. Today we'll show you a clear 4-step system. Plan, input, output, tiny feedback.
Plan, input, output, tiny feedback. That sounds organized, but what does it really mean?
Let's make it easy. First, you plan what you want to learn. Second, you take in English through listening or reading. That's input. Third, you use English by speaking or writing. That's output. And finally, you make small corrections and adjustments. That's tiny feedback.
So it's like a cycle. I repeat these steps every day.
Exactly. A simple cycle you can follow alone. No stress, no confusion, just clear actions. When you repeat this process consistently, your English improves naturally and steadily.
Wow, that already feels more possible. But will this really help me improve fast?
Yes, because real progress comes from small, consistent actions. Let me explain it with a simple idea. Your English is like a plant.
A plant?
Yes, your English plant does not need drama. It does not need stress or long, exhausting study sessions once in a while. It needs a small drink every day.
Ah, so instead of studying for 5 hours one day and stopping for 2 weeks, I should study a little every day.
Exactly. Small daily effort helps your English grow strong roots, and this system makes that daily practice clear and manageable, even if you study alone.
I like that. No drama, just steady growth.
Right. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to plan your learning, how to get useful input, how to practice speaking alone, and how to improve step by step. You'll have a clear path forward.
That sounds amazing. Finally, a way to stop guessing and start improving.
Great. Now let's break down the first step of the system and see how you can start today. All right, Alex. Let's start with the first step of the system, plan. This step gives your learning direction. Without a plan, studying English feels random and confusing.
That explains a lot. Sometimes I just open YouTube, watch random videos, learn a few words, and then stop. There's no clear path.
Exactly. Many learners don't fail because they are lazy. They fail because they don't know what to do next. A simple plan removes that confusion.
So how do we create a good plan?
We start with weekly goals, then break them into daily micro goals. Small steps create real progress. First, ask yourself, what do I want to improve this week? Be specific. Don't say, I want better English. That's too big.
So what should I say instead?
Choose one clear focus. For example, learn 20 useful daily conversation phrases. Practice speaking about my morning routine. Improve my listening with short English conversations. Learn vocabulary about shopping or work.
Oh, that's much clearer. One focus per week.
Yes, when your goal is clear, your brain knows where to put its energy. It's like using a map instead of walking without direction.
I like that. A map for learning English.
And remember, keep your weekly goal realistic. Don't try to learn everything in 1 week. Simple and achievable goals build confidence.
So small wins every week.
Exactly. Small wins create motivation. Motivation creates consistency. And consistency creates improvement.
Okay, I understand weekly goals, but what about daily practice?
That's where daily micro goals come in. Micro means very small. Your daily task should be simple enough that you cannot avoid it.
So not 3 hours of grammar study.
Definitely not. That's too heavy. Instead, try listen to English for 5 minutes. Learn 3 new words. Speak for 1 minute about your day. Write 3 simple sentences.
That sounds easy.
Exactly. Easy means doable, and doable means consistent. Many learners fail because they create difficult plans that feel stressful.
Yes, sometimes I make big plans like study 2 hours every day, and after 2 days, I quit.
That's very common. Your English does not need extreme effort. It needs regular contact. Even 5 focused minutes every day is powerful.
So daily micro goals help build a habit.
Yes. Think of it like exercise. Small daily practice makes you stronger over time. Your English improves the same way.
But what if my plan doesn't work? What if I feel tired or confused?
Great question. A good learner always adjusts the plan. If something feels too difficult, you don't quit, you tweak it.
Tweak means make a small change, right?
Exactly. For example, if reading long articles feels difficult, switch to short conversations. If studying at night makes you tired, study in the morning. If grammar exercises feel heavy, focus on speaking practice instead.
So it's okay to change my method.
Of course, your plan should work for your life, not against it.
And what about ideas that are too difficult or stressful?
You can ditch them.
Ditch.
Yes, ditch means remove something completely. If a learning method makes you feel overwhelmed, let it go. Choose something simpler and more sustainable.
That feels freeing. I don't need a perfect plan.
Exactly. You need a flexible plan you can repeat every day.
The real power of planning is consistency. When you know what to do every day, you stop wasting time deciding.
That's true. Sometimes I spend more time choosing what to study than actually studying.
A clear plan saves your energy. You sit down, you follow your steps, and you finish your practice. Over time, this creates a strong learning habit.
So, planning gives direction, daily goals create action, and adjustments keep everything realistic.
Perfect summary, Alex. When you combine these things, you stop feeling lost. You know your goal, your task, and your progress.
And that makes studying alone easier.
Much easier. Instead of confusion, you have clarity. Instead of pressure, you have small daily actions.
I can already see how this helps. A weekly goal, small daily practice, and flexible adjustments.
Yes, and remember, progress comes from steady movement, not perfect performance. Your plan guides you forward step by step.
I'm starting to feel more confident already.
Great! Now that you know how to plan your learning, let's move to the next step, how to bring English into your daily life through input.
Let me give you one more helpful idea, Alex. Write your weekly goal in a notebook or on your phone. When you see your goal every day, you stay focused and committed.
So I should review my goal daily.
Yes, review it, check your progress, and celebrate small improvements. When you notice progress, your confidence grows naturally.
I like that. It feels motivating.
Also, try to study at the same time every day. A regular schedule trains your brain to expect English practice. Soon, it becomes a natural part of your routine, like brushing your teeth.
So planning is not just choosing what to study, but also when and how to study.
Exactly. Clear structure reduces stress and increases focus. And when learning feels simple and organized, you are more likely to continue.
This makes learning feel calm and possible.
That's the goal. Calm, clear learning leads to steady improvement every day. Keep moving forward.
Great job, Alex. Now that you know how to plan your learning, let's move to the second step, input.
Input. That means receiving English, right? Like listening and reading?
Exactly. Input is everything you hear and read in English. It helps your brain become familiar with the language naturally. Before you speak well, you need to hear and see English regularly.
So, input is like feeding my brain with English?
Perfect way to say it. Your brain needs constant exposure to grow. But here's something important. Input should be gentle and simple, not stressful or overwhelming.
Gentle. What does gentle input look like?
Gentle input means surrounding yourself with English in a relaxed way. You don't need difficult books or fast native conversations. Start with content you can mostly understand.
So I don't need to understand every single word?
No, not at all. Understanding the main idea is enough. When input is too difficult, your brain feels tired and frustrated. But when input is clear and simple, learning becomes natural and enjoyable.
That makes sense. Sometimes I try to watch difficult videos and I feel lost after 2 minutes.
Exactly. Instead, choose short conversations, slow podcasts, simple articles, or beginner-friendly stories. Make English comfortable for your level. Another important idea is to bring English closer to your everyday life.
What do you mean by that?
It means making English part of your normal routine. For example, you can listen to English while cooking, walking, or commuting. You can change your phone language to English. You can read short messages, menus, or simple posts in English.
So English becomes part of my day, not just study time.
Exactly. When English is always around you, your brain learns naturally without pressure. This is called gentle immersion.
Immersion sounds powerful.
It is, but remember, it doesn't have to be extreme. You don't need to move to another country. Just bring small pieces of English into your daily environment.
Like listening to English every morning or reading something small every day?
Yes, small daily contact helps your brain recognize patterns, pronunciation, and common expressions.
What kind of content should I use for input?
Start with small and simple materials. Choose short texts, short conversations, or short audio clips.
Why small?
Because small content is easier to repeat and understand deeply. Instead of reading a long, difficult article once, read a short text several times.
Repeat the same content?
Yes, repetition is very powerful. The first time, you understand the general idea. The second time, you notice new words. The third time, you understand the structure and pronunciation.
So repetition helps information stay in my memory.
Exactly. Your brain learns through repetition, not through pressure.
I usually try to learn something new every time. Maybe that's why I forget quickly.
That's very common. Don't rush. Slow learning with repetition creates strong understanding.
When you listen or read, don't just consume English passively. Pay attention to useful phrases and sentence patterns.
What kind of patterns?
For example, how people greet each other, how they ask questions, or how they express opinions. Notice how sentences are formed.
So, I should observe how English is used.
Exactly. Think of yourself as a language detective. You watch, listen, and notice how real English is used.
That sounds interesting.
You can also repeat sentences out loud while listening. This improves pronunciation and confidence.
Repeat after the speaker.
Yes, pause the audio, repeat the phrase, and copy the rhythm. This simple action trains your mouth and ears at the same time.
Sometimes I feel impatient. I want to understand everything quickly.
That feeling is normal, but language learning takes time. Input builds your knowledge slowly, like building a house brick by brick.
So, every small listening or reading session adds something.
Exactly. Even when progress feels slow, your brain is learning new sounds, words, and structures.
That makes me feel more relaxed about learning.
Good. Relaxed learning is effective learning.
To make input effective, build a simple daily habit. Listen or read English every day, even for a short time.
So, consistency again.
Yes, consistency is the secret. 10 minutes every day is more powerful than 1 hour once a week.
I see the pattern now. Small actions every day.
Exactly. Planning gives direction, and input gives your brain the language it needs to grow.
So, first I plan, then I feed my brain with English through listening and reading.
Perfect, Alex. And when your brain receives enough input, you're ready for the next step, using English yourself.
Ah, you mean speaking and writing?
Yes, that's our next step, output. Let's see how you can start using English confidently even when you're alone.
Now you have a plan, and you bring English into your life through listening and reading. But there is one final step that makes real improvement possible. Output.
Output? What does that mean?
Input helps you understand English. Output helps you use English. You don't just receive the language, you produce it.
So listening and reading are not enough?
They are important, but many learners study for months, sometimes years, and still feel afraid to speak.
That's true. I understand many things, but speaking feels difficult.
That happens because learners only receive English. They don't produce it. Your brain needs practice creating sentences, not just understanding them.
That makes sense. But what if I don't have someone to practice with?
The good news is you don't need a partner. You can practice alone.
Really? How?
Let's see. First, practice self-talk.
Self-talk? You mean talking to myself?
Exactly. Self-talk means speaking to yourself in English during your daily life. It may feel strange at first, but it's one of the most powerful ways to improve.
What do I talk about?
Simple things. Describe what you are doing. I am making breakfast. I need to answer this message. I feel tired today. I will study English tonight.
That sounds easy.
Yes, you can talk about your plans, your opinions, or your environment. And when you cannot find a word, don't stop. Use simple words to explain your idea.
So I don't need perfect vocabulary?
Exactly. This builds fluency and confidence.
Does it really work?
Let me show you.
Emma, you're talking to yourself again.
Yes, I'm practicing English. I'm describing everything I do.
Does it help?
Yes, I speak more naturally now, and I think faster in English. Self-talk trains your brain to think directly in English instead of translating. Second, try 60-second recordings.
What is that?
Every day, choose a small topic and speak for 1 minute. Record your voice using your phone.
Just 1 minute?
Yes, short and simple. You can talk about your day, something you learned, a short story, your opinion about a topic, your future plans.
But what if I make mistakes?
Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak.
And after recording?
Listen to your voice. Notice your pronunciation, your pauses, and the words you repeat often. This gives you feedback and shows your progress over time.
So I can hear my improvement?
Exactly. After 1 week or 1 month, you will clearly hear changes. Your speaking becomes smoother and more confident. Third, practice small writing exercises.
Writing helps speaking too?
Yes. Writing helps you organize your thoughts and build correct sentence structure. You don't need long essays. Keep it simple.
What can I write?
You can write 3 sentences about your day, a short diary entry, a response to a question, a summary of something you listened to.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Today I studied English for 20 minutes. I learned new phrases. I want to practice speaking more tomorrow. Small writing builds accuracy. Speaking builds fluency. Together, they create strong communication skills.
So the key idea is to use English actively, right?
Exactly. Don't wait until you feel ready. Practice makes you ready.
So when I plan my study, receive input, and produce output every day, my English improves naturally.
Yes, like a muscle, your English becomes stronger with use.
And I don't need a classroom or perfect conditions?
You only need daily action. Speak a little, record a little, write a little.
Step by step, confidence grows.
And step by step, your English grows too.
Now you have the system, plan, input, and output. But there is one more thing that makes everything work better: practice and repetition.
You mean repeating what we learn?
Exactly. Learning English is not about understanding once. It's about using words and phrases again and again until they feel natural.
So repetition helps memory.
Yes, and it also builds confidence. Let's take a calm word tour of some useful expressions you can start using today.
First word, intentional.
What does intentional mean?
It means doing something with a clear purpose. When you study English intentionally, you know why you are studying and what you want to improve.
So not random learning, focused learning.
Exactly.
Next word, sustainable.
That sounds difficult.
It simply means something you can continue for a long time. Your study plan should be sustainable, not stressful.
So small daily practice is sustainable.
Perfect. Another common word is plateau.
I've heard that before.
A plateau is when your progress feels slow or stuck. Every learner experiences this, and it's normal.
So I shouldn't panic if my progress slows down?
Exactly. Just continue practicing. Now 2 useful action words, tweak and ditch.
I remember these.
Tweak means make a small change to improve something. Ditch means remove something completely if it doesn't help you.
So tweak what works, ditch what doesn't.
Perfect mindset. Let's learn some encouraging expressions. Rome was not built in a day.
That means big results take time.
Exactly. Be patient with your progress. Another one, get the ball rolling.
Start something?
Yes, just begin. Even small action creates momentum. Next, out of sight, out of mind.
So if I don't see English, I forget it?
Right. Keep English around you every day. And one more, squeeze in.
That means find small time for something?
Yes, you can squeeze in 5 minutes of practice anytime.
Finally, drift off.
Fall asleep?
Exactly. You can even listen to English before you drift off to sleep.
That's a lot of useful expressions.
And the key is to repeat them. Say them aloud. Use them in your daily life. Practice immediately.
So learning happens through use.
Always.
Sometimes I still feel worried about my progress.
That's normal. But remember, 5 focused minutes are better than 0 perfect minutes.
So small action is more important than perfect conditions?
Exactly. Many learners wait for the perfect time, but progress comes from daily practice.
And improvement takes time.
Yes, Rome was not built in a day. Your English grows step by step.
So I just need to keep going.
Keep going, stay consistent, and trust the process. When you practice regularly, repeat what you learn, and encourage yourself, improvement becomes natural.
I feel more confident already.
Good. Get the ball rolling, practice every day, and your English will grow stronger and stronger.
So, Alex, let's review what we learned today. Yes, let's do a quick recap. First, you learned how to plan your study with clear weekly goals and small daily micro goals. Then you learned how to bring English into your life through input, listening and reading every day. And finally, you practiced output, speaking, recording, and writing to actively use the language.
Plan, input, and output. A system I can follow every day.
Exactly. When you follow this system consistently, you can study alone and still improve quickly.
I like that. It feels clear and practical.
And now we want to give you a small challenge to help you start immediately. For the next 7 days, try this simple challenge. We call it the 7-Day Solo Boost.
7 days? That sounds manageable.
Yes, very simple. Every day for 1 week, record yourself speaking English for 60 seconds.
Only 1 minute?
Only 1 minute. Small action, powerful result.
What should learners talk about?
Anything simple. For example, talk about your day. Describe your plans. Share something you learned. Give your opinion about a topic. Tell a short story.
That sounds easy to start.
After recording, listen to your voice. Notice your pronunciation, your speed, and your confidence. Then make a small change the next day.
So review and tweak every day.
Exactly. Speak, review, and improve step by step.
And after 7 days, learners will hear their progress.
Yes, you will notice clearer speech, faster thinking, and more confidence. Small daily practice creates visible results. During these 7 days, pay attention to your learning experience.
What should learners notice?
Notice how your confidence changes. Notice which words you use often. Notice where you feel comfortable and where you need more practice.
So learning becomes more intentional.
Exactly. Awareness helps improvement. When you observe your progress, you stay motivated.
I like that idea. Learning with awareness.
And we want to hear from you.
Yes, tell us about your experience.
After trying the challenge, write a comment below this video. Share one small detail about your learning.
Like what?
You can tell us what topic you spoke about, how you felt during the recording, a new word you learned, something difficult you noticed, or a small success you achieved.
Even a tiny success?
Especially tiny successes. Small wins build confidence and help other learners feel encouraged.
So we learn together as a community.
Exactly. Your experience can inspire someone else. If this lesson helped you, don't forget to support our channel.
Yes, that helps us create more lessons.
Click the like button if you enjoyed practicing with us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily English conversations and practical learning systems. And share this video with a friend who wants to improve English. When you share knowledge, you help others grow, and you strengthen your own learning too. And remember, this is just one step in your English journey. Learning never stops. Exactly. Keep practicing with our next videos. Continue listening, speaking, and building your confidence every day. One lesson at a time. One step at a time. Emma, before we finish, what is the most important thing learners should remember? Remember this. You do not need perfect conditions to improve your English. You only need consistent action. Speak a little every day. Listen a little every day.
Write a little every day.
And trust your progress.
Because improvement comes from practice, not perfection.
Exactly. Be patient with yourself. Stay consistent. Keep moving forward. Thank you for spending this time learning English with us today.
We are always here to help you practice, grow, and feel confident.
Think of us as your study partners,
Your learning friends.
quietly cheering beside you every step of the way.
Keep practicing,
Keep improving.
and we will see you in the next lesson.
Happy learning!